What's up, guys? Carlos from Low Budget Collectors coming at you guys with another 1/6 scale figure review. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the Mondo 1/6 scale God of War Kratos. So, guys, it's been a while. I know this review's been a long time coming. Had a lot of technical difficulties to get over, situated with, but working. It's working now, thankfully. Well, again, guys, we're low budget collectors, so we try to keep the irony in keeping our recording low budget, and sometimes it comes back to bite us a little bit. And thankfully, everything's working now. Hopefully, continues to work. But it's working now, and gonna get this review done. But yeah, so this is not a Hot Toys piece. This is actually made by Mondo, and this is Kratos from God of War. Well, the reboot from 2018. And what I will say, guys, is this figure definitely captures the essence and the charisma of Kratos. Just playing as far as charisma. Kratos is not a charismatic character. He's very serious. And as you can tell, this figure has that look, that serious facial expression from Kratos. This figure comes with a good amount of stuff. Not too much, but enough to satisfy any God of War fan or Kratos fan. And I do have some NECA versions of this, and for what we get, pretty good, to be honest. And there's some things in here a little bit different than we're used to. But let's go ahead and give you guys a closer look of Kratos. Alrighty, guys, here we go. A closer look at the Mondo God of War Kratos. And off the bat, guys, the amount of detail on this figure is phenomenal. I mean, just look at that head sculpt. The seriousness. This, however, will point out, I am a little disappointed in this, because this, including this belt, is gonna deteriorate. Thankfully, there's some things out there you can do to keep this from happening. I mean, it's gonna happen anyways, but prevent it from happening too quickly. I'll try to get the actual names for those things. It's some type of polish you can actually use to kind of keep these things hydrated in a way, so they won't fall apart. But yeah, so as you can tell, guys, detail. Oh, and this real quick. I'll touch on this again on the articulation section, but this boot is basically a not a 3-piece. It's basically a 2-piece. Knee pads are movable. So is the shin part. It's kind of allowed for some good articulation, guys. So the pants right there. The little war belt from his days in Sparta and Greece. But yeah, this figure, guys, is amazing as far as the detail. Here's a back shot of our boy Kratos. Bottom of the shoes. But yeah, so as far as accessories, guys, you're gonna get these two gripping hands. What I actually like about these hands is the fact that the pegs on there are not the only pegs you get. So you're gonna get more pegs than that. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So here are the other hands. And my God, it's a lot of pegs. And again, those are all gonna come with the hands, and they're gonna be extra basically. So let me give you guys a closer look real quick. So you got those pair of gripping hands. Then you've got a pair of fisted hands. Again, this is Kratos. Is going to be fighting a lot. But you're getting those with the pegs. Some pretty good detail there. Then you're going to get some relaxed hands. Again, with the pegs. These pretty good. I'm liking that. It's looking good, guys. Now, some little accessories. You got the little knife right here that actually belongs to him. If you've played the game, you know that Atreus also has one, his son. Not bad. And this is a bendable plastic, so that's kind of good. You know, it's not gonna break too easily. And this sheath is actually clips on to Kratos himself, so that's good. So I'll put that over there. Got a little satchel that also hooks on to the belt. Oh, as far as accessories that hook on, got the pouch there of his wife's ashes. This right here, guys, this was a pain to get in there, and I'm not taking that out. But yeah, let's move on. Got the shield here collapsed, and the thing I like about the shield is you're probably wondering, how is that going to get on? You know? Well, it's got a magnet. So it's kind of cool. I mean, the magnet is not too weak. Then we've got the massive shield right here. Some pretty good detail on there and on the inside as well. And again, same thing here. It's going to be attached via the magnets. That's pretty good. Now let's take a look at these right here. These guys are incredibly detailed. The metal chains. Here's the other side. These guys are happy that they came with Kratos. I mean, it's not like they wouldn't have, but the amount of detail that's on these is perfect. Alrighty. And yes, I was right. They are the Blades of Chaos. Had to make sure. But yeah, so you got the axe right here, the Leviathan axe, and yeah, it's looking real good. Unfortunately, just a little thing to let you guys know about. I found out about the deluxe edition after this, so unfortunately, I do not have that one. But this is still great. It's a pretty good size too. All right, and now onto Mimir. Now this guy is it's so cool. It's so cool to have this in hand. I mean, hopefully the light is shining right there in his eye. It's just so cool. And The tattoos on his head are a little bit raised. This is the detail. This is amazing, guys. I love this accessory. And yes, you can attach them to the pouch. Sorry, not to the pouch, to the belt. And then last thing, not really an accessory, but you get an extra head sculpt for Kratos. I'm gonna be honest, this isn't really my favorite. I feel like the mustache comes a little bit too low. And that's just based off of like the NECA one that I have. It doesn't, it shows the teeth a little bit, so it looks a little bit better. Right here just kind of looks a little bit old. I mean, it's not bad, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, just a little off, but it's okay. But yeah, the detail, see the grain, you know, the head texture, the texture of the head, you can actually see that. That face. Yeah, that looks great, guys. Last but not least, that. So this is this right here, guys. This is the display base, or the little stand that it comes with. And I'm gonna be honest, this is, it's rather disappointing. I'm assuming it's, you know, the giant M for Mondo, but come on, I mean, this is Kratos, and you're gonna give him this little rink-a-dink base. I mean, that's the bottom of the base. It goes that way, and then you put this on, and there. I'm really disappointed in that, guys. I mean, yes, you got a lot of accessories, but come on. I mean, at least Hot Toys, whenever they give you a display stand, it's got some type of artwork, a name, something. This is just, bleh, disappointing. But despite that, it's not like I'm gonna not get this guy right here. I mean, albeit I still want to have this Kratos in my collection. But let me go ahead and show you guys the articulation real quick. All right, guys. So articulation. So real quick. As you can tell, I'm kind of having to hold him up. This foot has become loose, unfortunately. It's all right. But anyways, for the head, you can look up. Not much. You can look down a okay amount. I mean, his beard does get in the way. So it's there, yeah. The okay amount of tilt. Some decent rotation. Again, his beard. So you gotta be careful with that. Don't want to rub the paint too much. The arms can get tricky, and that's due to the shoulder piece right here. So on this side, as you can see, it's pretty tough. Can get out to about 90. And that takes the whole your whole hand, not just like a couple fingers, you know. But it can go up. It can actually go all the way around, but it's so tight. I don't really want to do that. Next, this is the right arm, and to be honest, that's as much as I'm willing to force. I can probably force it more, but I don't really want to damage this guy. So yeah, not much there. Elbow. He's got a single joint right there, so he does get elbow swivel. Yeah, swivel. You can straighten it out. You can get a bend right there. Both of them about the same, about 90. Not a whole lot. And then the hands, thankfully there's some good articulation here. You know, it's the ball on a hinge, and you can get up and down, and or rotate that to get side to side, whichever way. So not bad. He does have an ab crunch here, but that's basically all I'm getting. That's, yeah. Rotation, it's very subtle, minimal at the waist. You can see it's not a lot because he's got a lot on him. It's very tight up in there, so you know he's not moving that much, to be honest. Legs right here. Again, a lot of it is tight. Alright, so there you go. Almost to 90. It's not that much. Not back. Out. A very small amount, as you can see right there. Not much. And again, doing all this, I'm trying to be very careful not to mess up any of this stuff, you know? Yeah, there's that. Knees. About right there. It's not much there. Just because it's got this in the way. Yes, you can move it out the way, but it doesn't go too far. Ankle. And the ankle is the part I actually like the most. Because, again, the boot is kind of cut away, so you can move it around and get all the way down right there, all the way up. You know, that's pretty good if you ask me. I like that right there. A little bit of pivot, a little bit, not bad. Good rotation. So the ankle articulation, pretty good, guys. Pretty good. So let me go ahead and show you guys some of the accessories and stuff actually on him. Alright, guys. Alright, so there's one pose right there with Kratos. It's not the best pose, and to be honest, his ankles are getting pretty weak as we speak. That kind of rhyme. But yeah, so there's one pose right there. There's another pose right there, guys. I mean, pretty good. Not bad. There's this one right here. That looks pretty cool. Having them with Blades of Chaos. I like that pose right there. That looks pretty good, to be honest. And then the way I usually have them is like this. Right here. So, pretty good, if you ask me. So yeah, guys, all in all, this figure is pretty good. Horrible when it comes to trying to actually do stuff with them, having all the accessories on. They just fall off. I would recommend taking them off. It's great as far as the look. It looks exactly like Kratos. You know, it's gonna fill that that hole in your collection if you really need a 1/6 scale Kratos. This is the one you're gonna get. And again, the whole display based thing, unexcusable, really is. For the prices that we pay for, you know, 1/6 scale figures, that this should not be happening. But yeah, but besides that, you know, this is a figure I definitely think any God of War fan should definitely get, especially a Kratos fan. This figure definitely gonna fit into your God of War collection. But yeah, I mean, besides that, I hope you guys found this review informative in a way, because again, this is very disappointing. I can't get over it. Sorry. But yeah. Don't forget, if there's any hot toys or 1/6 scale figures you guys are interested in, feel free to hit up Super Bad Action Figures. Again, that's where we here at Low Budget Collectors get all of our 1/6 scale hot toys needs. we go to Super Bad Action Figures over at Frankenstein's Collector Show. Check them out. Link in the description down below for their Instagram. Send them a message. Check out what they got. And again, follow us on Instagram, for updates. But yeah, guys, I mean, not much else I can say. This definitely is, I figure I would recommend. So that is the positive. Some significant negatives, but still overall gonna recommend this figure, and I'm still gonna get it. I need to have it. I need to have it. Yeah, guys, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and catch you later.